defended. Well, they chose to go physical, and that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
This one caught by C.D. Lamb, and he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Here we go.
Shotgun now, first round. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges and blockers, but they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
And they'll down this kick at the 11-yard line, so long field ahead on this next possession. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Judy now in motion left. 1st down, play action. Has it downfield, working the left. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They go play action on 1st down. It's everything he has under this one. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
All right. 118. What's up?
Trying the right side. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 5 at the Bengals 35-yard line.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Tony.
Completes it quick. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
All right.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. It's his running back. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Ow, listen up. What? 118. What's up?
Tossing right to the short side. And He's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack. Exactly what he just did. I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7.
118. What's that?
From the gun, Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up 4th down. So they send out the field goal units and try for 3 on this one. A little more than a chip shot. This is 25 yards. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send in flight. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. It's completed right side. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play. But this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They've got a first to begin the frame.
Cougar 19.
Back to throw now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So 2nd down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going deep this time. He's got it inside the 10. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's second and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Motion man sent left. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
The defenders, they were ready for that throw, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, third and goal.
Lion, go!
They've got a man in motion. They'll try to run it in. Brown. And he won't get anything here before he's shoved down. So that brings up fourth down.
That's simply a foot race to the outside that he's used to winning. Seen him get beat there and forced to take it out of bounds near the line? Well, that's just a tremendous effort and tremendous speed by that defense.
McPherson's kick is good. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. To the air, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. 19 on the play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
At the 46-yard line.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Setting him on the dime. He's going to bring this down to their 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Breaks free in the center of the field. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a second-quarter lead. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Now they'll try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bengals 3.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send in flight. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Now they send their back in motion right. 3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A gain of 15 there. And the Bengals have a 1st down. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They're throwing it. Short pass brought in. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Giving 24 yards on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals earn the chance to tie before halftime. Well, no doubt about it, Brock. That was a route they worked on in practice, and it manifested in a touchdown with the downs counted here.
And no doubt about it, Kate, you grew up watching and celebrating Jerry Rice running that exact route, didn't you?
Yes, sir. You know it. You know it.
He was so good at it. Every receiver could do it some of the time, but Jerry and the best of them, they do it all the time, just like that one right there.
Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Stroud. Collins got it left side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Another swap. No. Push, alert, push.
Strad to throw on first down. Completes, dialing up Collins again. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
At the 47.
Here's Stroud. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All set to go now from the 35.
On the quick.
Here's Strand again. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? Make everybody.
Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take the lead just before halftime.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with this speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
30-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
All right.
First down throw by Stroud. And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Back to throw it. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Incomplete.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
118. What's that?
He'll throw it. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's a dive up the middle. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Man in motion here. Give on second. It's Brown. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Third down, they need 7.
Here we go, here we go.
They send a receiver in motion right.
Go.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a short gain. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Looking to return from the 29. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
At their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Ah, what's that? 11.
They'll run here on first down. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And he's tackled for a short gain.
A 2-yard pickup makes it third.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Here we go. 18.
And it's caught. He's got Lamb. They're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
16 yards.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Dumps it off to his running back. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
27.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But Kate, here's the 2 were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
The give here on second. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. And in it to single yard that time. They're going to have to solve third down and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Ow, what's that? What? 18. What's that?
Shotgun now, first round. Finds him over the middle. This is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 3.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Here we go. Let's go. Hey, uno. Look hot.
Looking to throw. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans start the second half with some needed points. Nico Collins with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans make it 17 all.
17.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. A beginner's return from the 11. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Throwing the out route complete. Again, he's got room. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Off the play action, here's Stroud. He's throwing deep to the left side. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
When that ball left his hands, Kate, he envisioned a massive play, and he nearly saw it happen for all the wrong reasons. What a great effort there defensively to track the ball and be in position to nearly pick it.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. Breaks a tackle, he's still going. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
All right.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
All right. 18. Push up.
Hand down to the back. And they drop it after just a yard. 2nd 10.
27. Brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
To the air, Stroud. He's on the quick hitter. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st. We've set it downs from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Finds a seam down the middle. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. They go play action with Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. Kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
18. What's up?
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All right. 2 jet. 2. Right.
Stroud off of play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
What's up? 18. What's up?
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
On the quick, right? 18. What's up? Level.
Here's a give straight up the middle. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans now trail by just a point in the 4th. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th.
24-24.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Brown with a return here. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. Into the red zone. And he does. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Oh, hey. 18. What's up?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Hand off on 2nd and short. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Here we go.
Stroud off the play fake. Completed to his running back. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Houston. We've set it down from 37. 1st down, Stroud. He rolls to his right. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, Stroud. Brought in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans cut it to a point late in this one. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. Did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Put the body on the line for his team. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the sticks. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line.
At the 41-yard line.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact.
So 1st down from the 41. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. They get 19 on that pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Back-to-back carries here. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Now a toss. This is Brown. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Houston calls it second timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. Hand off to Sampson. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Final timeout called by the Texans. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They'll send him up the middle. They don't go anywhere, and now it's 3rd and goal from the 3.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. 1 down left before a big decision to make. Do you continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or are you now forced to put the ball in the air?
So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. So now it'll all come down to the foot of Evan McPherson. Only a 20-yarder here. That one is good. And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. 1 final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 118. What's up?
1 final shot here. Escapes the pocket. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This